Okay, this one right here is interesting because most people see a charge off on their credit and just assume it's stuck there forever. But what this is talking about is how that connects to something completely different on the back end, which is your tax records. So as I'm scrolling through this, it starts breaking down the 1099C, and all that really is a form that shows a debt was canceled, meaning the creditor basically wrote it off and reported it to the IRS. Now, why that matters is because once something is canceled like that, it doesn't just disappear, it actually shifts categories. It goes from being a collectible debt into something that's treated like income on paper. And that's the part most people don't even realize. They're only looking at their credit report, but they're not connecting it to what's being reported on the tax side. And that's where structure comes in because if your records aren't lined up across both sides, nothing really works the way it's supposed to. As I keep going, it starts talking about how these forms show up, and it's usually after certain events like time passing, accounts aging out, or situations where the creditor just closes things out completely. So instead of guessing, the focus here is really on verifying, like actually going into your IRS transcripts and seeing what's been reported under your name. And this is where a lot of people mess up. They rush straight into trying to fix things without even knowing what data exists. If you don't know what's being reported, you can't position anything correctly. Now, the next part is where it ties everything together because once you confirm that a debt was canceled, now you're looking at how that same account is being reflected on your credit profile. And it's not about forcing anything, it's about consistency. Do the numbers match? Do the timelines match? Is everything being reported in alignment? Because if it's not, that's where issues come from, and also where opportunities can come from if everything is documented properly. That's really the theme of this whole thing, documentation over guessing. Most people fail with this type of stuff because they're unorganized, they skip steps, they don't track anything, and then they wonder why nothing changes. But when you actually slow it down and make sure everything is structured, it starts to make more sense and you can move with way more confidence. And this ties into the bigger picture too because a clean and properly structured profile is what leads into approvals, funding opportunities, better positioning overall. It's all connected. If you want the full guides, breakdowns, and updated methods we're using, tap into the Patreon. Link is in the bio. There's a full library in there, and you get a 7-day free trial so you can go through everything first. And if you've got questions or want help with your specific situation, join the Discord. Link is in the bio. We're active in there, and if needed, we can either guide you through it or handle the process with you inside. At the end of the day, this isn't about shortcuts. It's about having the right structure and making sure everything actually lines up the way it's supposed to.